So a long time ago here in Toronto, around 20 to 25 years ago, buying a brand new house wasn't actually a thing. It usually meant you had to move way outside of the city. It was probably not finished, so you still had to put some money into finishing a basement, the backyard, the driveway, and some of the homes didn't even have appliances. Not to mention some unscrupulous developers who would actually market the properties, take the deposits, and actually run away with your money. Not good. But my, how things have changed. Today, it seems every new community or subdivision in the GTA gets a lineup of potential buyers willing to pay top dollar for any type of new product coming on to the marketplace. And of course, they're usually made with some of the latest and greatest materials. And of course, plenty of open concept living, which we all love, right? But like anything in business and in economics, when there's more demand than there is supply for anything, then obviously sellers, and in this case developers, can charge pretty much whatever they want. And they'll get it, as most new projects sell out in a month, a week, or sometimes even in the first day. And every day I get emails from developers who are launching new projects with starting prices of $1.5 to $2 million for homes that are going to be finished in about 1 or 2 years. So the question that comes up is it really worth it to pay that kind of money for a brand new house? Will these beautiful homes continue to keep going up in value? And could you eventually sell them for $2.5, $3, or even $3.5 million in the future? That's a really great question, and I pride myself on being able to answer those types of questions. But come on, I'm only a real estate guy. What do I know? The best answer I can give people these days is to choose the smarter, savvier choice and protect yourself. So don't stretch yourself financially too thin, and don't take on too much burden or debt that's not really necessary. Unless you can legitimately afford it, of course. I would recommend going with something a little bit older where you can control the renos and you can manage it yourself and put your own personal touches on it, because that way you know where the money was spent. I'm not a big fan of paying the sticker price blindly if it doesn't make sense or if there's no potential gain or value out of the property. Now, I'm not saying that there's no opportunities in buying new properties, because those are the ones that are actually going up the most aggressively in price, but there has to be a limit at some point. And what you're doing when you're buying from a developer these days is you're paying for future pricing. You're not paying for the value of the property today, you're paying for the value of the property projected out into the future when it's actually going to be finished. And with the way things are going with the supply situation here in Toronto and the GTA, I gotta say, I can't blame the developers for charging a premium for their new product. I know what you're thinking, but every resale property is going through bidding wars anyways, and if you're going to overpay, you might as well overpay for a brand new house. Why not? You're only paying a little bit more, right? Look, I can't argue with that, and obviously it's a very personal decision to buy a brand new house, something that's newer, fancier, and it's going to cost you more. And with mortgage rates as low as they are, what's another couple $100 or even $1,000 on your mortgage? No big deal, right? But the way I see it, I still don't see $2-3 million homes being the standard or the norm in the GTA, as I see many future and younger buyers probably shying away from those types of properties and perhaps going for something a little bit smaller, more modest, and perhaps closer into the city. And if demand drops off for homes in that price category, then nobody's going to want to buy them, and prices will probably have to come down, or at least stay flat. And definitely could be a lot harder to sell. I'm all about being savvy and finding these arbitrage opportunities in the marketplace, because that's what I do every day. Not only do I look out for alpha growth gains for my clients, but I'm also looking out for their downside risk as well too. You know, just in case some other major real estate bubble pops over in Asia. You know what I'm talking about. So I hope you found this video useful and insightful. I'm planning on doing a second video to teach you how to take advantage of this momentum that's going on in the new product category. So I hope you stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, or leave me a comment for this video. And as always, you can always contact me directly if you have any real estate questions specific to you, and I'd be happy to help you out, so I can help you prepare for a brighter future with real estate here in Toronto. So until next time, guys, happy buying and selling. We'll see you in the next one. Suddenly it got cold. Brr.